Plenty to offer, from tourism to trade, beaches to business, and has major sporting pedigree. With the Heat, the Dolphins and the Marlins, the Formula One Grand Prix, tennis, and of course, it's also the American home of Lionel Messi, who plays for Inter Miami. Well, it's been the sort of day where the weather can't quite make its mind up. A heavy morning rain shower, lunchtime, rumbles of thunder, followed by heat and sunshine by early afternoon. Nothing, as you can see, to dampen the spirits of the fans of both sides, many of whom are from Argentina and will feel at home in this Latino-flavoured Spanish-speaking environment. A chance to see a homecoming of sorts for Lionel Messi as well, returning to the city where he is based and currently plays. Cabo Verde's supporters there have already enjoyed a trip to South Florida for the 2-2 draw with Uruguay. A fan base thoroughly enjoying the moment, their country on the global sporting map like never before, and hoping just maybe they can cause an upset against that man there, the one who everyone's come to see. Vozinho, the goalkeeper of Cabo Verde, we're looking at now, the man to try to keep out Lionel Messi and Argentina. Let's take a look at the road to the knockout stages. Argentina were comfortable group winners, one of 3 teams to win all 3 group games, while in their case conceding only once and able to rest most of their starting 11 on the 3rd match day against Jordan. Messi led the way with 6 goals. As for Cabo Verde, they qualified from Group H as runners-up after 3 draws. The point against Spain was a standout performance and result, as was the 2-2 draw with Uruguay here, which was a thoroughly entertaining game. They are the first debutants to remain unbeaten in all 3 group games since Senegal in 2002. Wow, what an atmosphere. Alongside me in the commentary position in the Miami Stadium, Australia's most capped player all time, former World Cup goalkeeper Mark Schwarzer. Mark, you just got to take this atmosphere in, and we haven't even started yet.
No, you're right. I mean, it's probably the best atmosphere we have had so far here in Miami Stadium. This place has been bouncing, rocking at least an hour or so before kickoff, so it is really coming to life.
Even David Beckham looks impressed as he looks around his wife Victoria.
Too well how difficult these sort of opponents can be. Cabo Verde have surprised a lot of people. Very little pressure on them. They are just enjoying the ride. They have an opportunity today to try and create history. Maybe one of the biggest upsets ever.
Absolutely, and they're enjoying the ride, and it's a Cinderella story and all that, but actually it was an incredible display to keep Spain at bay. Big ask to do it again, but this team does have quality.
They do, and then we saw it against Uruguay here in this very stadium where they drew 2-2. They took the game at times to Uruguay, not afraid to use their pace, not afraid to get bodies forward, and that's hence why they ended up drawing the game 2-2. So, look, we all expect Argentina to be the dominant team today, the ones that are going to go through. However, you've got to be careful. You cannot underestimate this Cabo Verde side.
He's still performing, isn't he, that chap in the middle of the picture there?
Phenomenal. I actually think, from what I've seen, he's better now than he was in 2022 when they won the World Cup. He's looking amazing. I think living here, the style of football they're playing, he just looks regenerated, revitalised, and looks unbelievable. 9 of today's starting 11 for Argentina were rested last time out. How much do you think that eases the burden at a tournament where heat is a notable factor? Very much so. And I think, look, if you think about this game, there's this game, which they've got to get through first. Then the knockout round of 16 game is only, 4 or 5 days later. So that is really key. Managing this squad of players, making sure they continue to progress along the way, but making sure they have their key players fit.
How do Cabo Verde approach this one? Try not to get overwhelmed in the opening 20 minutes?
Very much so, not be starstruck. They've got to take the game, they've got to have self-belief, they've got to go out there with a bit of a free hit.
Stages in Miami, and it's Cabo Verde, all in navy blue, who get this match underway. And Argentina to apply some pressure. Rodrigo de Paul harassing Lopez Cabral to the round of 32. Unbeaten so far and only conceding 2 goals in a 2-2 draw here on this pitch with Uruguay. They've got a free kick as well.
Yeah, I think it was a slightly later challenge from De Paul.
It's a long old chase for Nahuel Molina. Here's Messi, first sighting of goal. Wasn't the best of angles, tried to make the most of it.
Yeah, just scuffed his shot a little bit, didn't he? I mean, his movement was excellent. I mean, so many players went off the ball. This is what you see a lot of Argentina. He's back.
Into Messi. Challenged under the referee's nose. Free kick conceded. The tackle from Giovanni Cabral.
Yeah, it's that movement, isn't it? That little quick movement off the ball. Messi's got a bit of turn of pace there. Just gets there, well, I'm not sure.
It looked like he might have got there first.
Yeah, I think he's a bit unfortunate there. Giovanni Cabral, I thought it was a pretty good challenge. It was very, very close. And you can see why the Cabo Verde players weren't particularly happy with that.
Messi takes it, and Vozinho with a comfortable gather.
Yeah.
Quick to try and break, you can see the idea there, looking for Ryan Mendes.
Yeah, you could.
Dine getting his head on it.
There's going to be moments in the game where Cape Verde are going to have to absorb pressure.
There's Gabriel Batistuta in the distance. And let's hope that those clouds continue to circle and bypass the Miami Stadium, this iconic venue that has, among other things, hosted Lionel Messi. His control is brilliant. His finish is even better. It's sensational from Lionel Messi, and we would expect absolutely nothing less. Goal number 20 for the all-time leading scorer in the history of the World Cup. It's his 7th at the 2026 finals. Argentina 1, Cape Verde 0.
Oh, what a goal, what a play from Argentina. That moment of turning up the pace, the directness of the ball, superb ball. Here's Lisandro Martinez's ball from the back, absolutely perfect, and Messi's touch.
Over half an hour played, and Lionel Messi's had all 3 of them. And it goes towards Thiago Amader. Top scorer in the World Cup finals, the Golden Boot race being led by that man there. One ahead of Kylian Mbappe.
Ball, again, just gets better.
Enzo Fernandez, here's Messi, and the flag is up on the near side for offside.
There you can see the ball there. He's showing that he wanted the ball to go further out. Well, it wasn't for Enzo Fernandez. He wasn't to know, but I like Emi Martinez because he's playing for Argentina. They are like this all the time. They, most of the time, have a lot of possession. They dictate the pace of play, and he's used to coming in and out of games.
Messi sending it forward, looking for Lautaro Martinez, and Brasinha just able to grab the ball inside his penalty area. Messi just a little beyond him, I should think. Lautaro Martinez. Messi stretching. Messi concedes the free kick.
Yeah, once again.
That'll do it. There's the half-time whistle and the moment of Miami homecoming. Messi, brilliant. So half-time at the Miami Stadium. It's advantage to the defending champions Argentina, who lead the World Cup debutants Cape Verde by a 0-0. No surprise perhaps that Argentina have had the majority of the possession. Ball recovery time, bit of a difference between the pair of them there, Mark?
Yeah, it is. And I'm a little bit surprised at 19 seconds. I thought it would be actually less than that. That's how it seemed like in the game.
Let's take a look at the chosen player head-to-head for the opening half of the match. No surprise to see the man on the left-hand side, Lionel Messi. It's his goal that separates the two teams.
Yeah, he's been brilliant, hasn't he? I mean, he's just his interplay. He's one-touch football, and obviously the moment of the match, the take-on of the wonderful pass from Lisandro Martinez to then Messi's first touch to the outside of his left and the finish.
And the final third entries in this opening half. What a nice balance there from Argentina.
That's the difficulty. How do you deal with that balance? They attack you from all angles.
That's clearly what they're doing so far. But one goal to show for it. But goodness me, wasn't it a very good one indeed. Scored by Lionel Messi. That's the only goal we've seen so far. Argentina looking to make it 4 wins out of 4 here at the World Cup against Cape Verde. Second half is next. No save required. Blasted in by Cabral. Yeah, I think a bit of a deflection maybe on the way.
Yeah, off to Paul.
Since 1992. Sent on its way by Lautaro Martinez. An opportunistic effort coming in from Ryan Mendes. Takes the run. Just evading the forward run there of Molina. Opportunity to venture forward, abruptly halted there by Christian Romero. Mendes, infield he goes, there's the equaliser! A sensation Miami at the World Cup! Koray Duarte! To say it's a shock for most of the people inside the stadium would be an understatement.
An excellent movement from Cape Verde down his right-hand side. Ryan Mendes' ball in between the legs of the Argentinian player, and the finish smashes it in the goal from an acute angle. Emi Martinez didn't have time to react. Cape Verde are alive and back in this game.
The Cinderella story goes on here at this World. Messi looking to restore Argentina's lead, and Brasinha's denied him. Corner.
Oh, what a big moment. Brasinha stands big. Messi, you would have all your money in the world on him. Scoring from that angle, that distance, through one arm of the goalkeeper. He looks to try and get it through his legs. But Brasinha does so well, just stays big, and it hits him. Big save.
There's lovely pass, Nico Gonzalez, and that was Enzo Fernandez trying to get on the end of it.
Difficult chance for Enzo Fernandez there. Just couldn't wait long enough for the ball to pop down as he was on
Argentina. Here comes Messi, holds to the floor, right under the referee's nose. Yellow card for Hina.
Felt that it was safer to bring Messi down.
Alvarez, here's Messi coming to life, chopped to the floor. Just outside the penalty area. Free kick conceded by the goal scorer from Cape Verde, Duarte.
Yeah, you can just see the way Argentina have set this up. They've started on the left-hand side, recycled the ball, moved it back.
Messi takes it, clawed away by Bozinha.
Bozinha does really well because he goes back across to make sure his wall's in the right spot. Messi sees it and sees it as an opportunity to try and sneak one back in to the goalkeeper's side, and Bozinha just adjusts really well.
It did look as though it was going in for a moment. Fine stop from Bozinha. He'll need to be on his toes again here. More pressure from Argentina.
Challenge from McAllister. Well, probably more the player than the ball.
Montero is one of the Dutch contingent, Rotterdam born. He grew up in the Netherlands, about half a dozen of them born in the Netherlands in the school. That'll be a goal kick. Bozinha's missed it. Oh, and it's just past the post. Pico Lopez will be mighty relieved he was able to turn that wide of the post rather than inside and into the back of his own net.
That was brilliant last-ditch defence.
Messi and Gonzalez sends it across, and it's behind. And this time it's behind off. Free kick for Cape Verde. Two Argentinian players down on the pitch at the moment. Facundo Medina. A little bit of cramp kicking in as well. I don't think with Medina, but selected by McAllister. Okay. As you can see, he's not entirely in agreement with that, and it will be a corner. Yeah, it's been confirmed to the officials.
Yeah, it looked like from here that it was a corner. McAllister runs on to
Messi's delivery. Pinpoint. McAllister almost on the end of it. They're claiming a handball. They're all asking the referee to look at it as it goes out of play on the far side.
Oh, that's a brilliant ball from Messi into the box. So dangerous, so difficult to deal with. Defenders don't know.
Paredes! Comfortably saved by Bozinha.
Yeah, it was a decent effort from distance. Paredes there, fancy himself.
Duarte, not once but twice, and Duarte fouls it just outside the box, just as he did earlier in the half, only on the other side of the pitch, just the other side of the D this time.
Ah, it's so difficult to contain him, isn't it? Lionel Messi, when he's in those sort of positions with the ball, is so difficult. So often he just draws the foul because he's so good on the ball, has tight control.
Just collective breath. As Messi fires in the free kick, and Bozinha gets in up on it, and it will be Cape Verde's ball.
Wow, that took
chance for the world champions. Tagliafico. Wow, what an outstanding achievement from Cape Verde. Argentina will have been taken to extra time. Joint most with Germany. There's Bozinha, who just headed to the dressing room for a moment or two. But fans of Cape Verde will be rather pleased and relieved that he's come back out for the start of extra time, or those that noticed he disappeared anyway.
Yeah, it's been 90 minutes drinking. I mean, it's very, very hot, so you're drinking a lot all the time. They probably had to go to the bathroom. Wouldn't surprise me. But now it's a big 30-minute.
Martinez tees it up and buries it. He played a big role in the first goal, and he scored the second. The world champions ahead. Right at the start of extra time.
What a finish. Unbelievable finish from your centre-half. Lisandro Martinez, had plenty of time to pick his spot, and he absolutely...
Facing the... And they're going to have a big block there made by Montero to deny Fernandez. Double change coming for Cape Verde. Gilles falling behind once more. Oh, they've equalised! Sidney Lopez Cabral! And this team just will not lie down. What a moment. Take it in. This World Cup story is extraordinary. And it is not over yet.
Wow, what a goal. That is going to be one of the goals of the tournament. He can't believe it himself. What a strike.
It's a bolt from the blue. The Cape Verde side. There down is Jamiro Montero. He's not getting much sympathy from the Canadian referee at the moment.
No, he's not. The referee said to him, you're played out. Montero there. Looks like the referee was trying to play advantage. Strike on goal. Just gets better every time you watch it. This is a different angle, and that just was only going in one area, one spot, in that top corner.
And here is the referee's view of Sidney Lopez Cabral's golden moment. Simply unforgettable. Messi's delivery is a good one, and it's the third goal for Argentina. Cristian Romero. This time Messi the provider. And it's an awful lot to ask Cape Verde to come back yet again. Messi's delivery is a good one, and it's it's the third goal for Argentina. Christian Romero. This time Messi the provider. And it's an awful lot to ask Cabo Verde to come back yet again. Messi's delivery is a good one, and it's the third goal for Argentina. Christian Romero. This time Messi the provider. And it's an awful lot to ask Cabo Verde to come back yet again.